Hello friends, I am Dre. I'm glad you're here at the previously abandoned bank in Johnston, South Carolina, peach capital of the world. This last week, Sarah and I had the opportunity to go around and check out the damages that Helene had left us and our neighboring town, Edgefield, with. And we actually got out of town for a little bit. I'll talk about that in this video, but I wanted to give you a quick update of what was happening around here, what it was like, and let you know that we're well on our way to fixing the major water leak that I talked about a few videos ago. All I'm going to show you for now is this construction zone, but I'm not going to show you anything else. You're going to have to wait for the next video. And that video will come out in just a few days. We learned today from the water department that there's going to be a new part of this process, which is going to extend my time on that just a little bit. New opportunities all over the place. So it's good. It's actually really good. We're doing things right and doing it right, you know, the second and third time in this case, but unknowingly to me. But you'll learn all about that if you follow along in the next video. I hope you enjoy this one though. Friends, if you know anybody around here in the southeast or in Florida, please reach out to them. But hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Spooky times here in Johnston. Welcome friends, glad you're here. Gotta run an errand. We're going to the bank first, then we'll continue. Stand by. Well, here's the building that had the glass blown out the day after the hurricane, and they've done a temporary fix, and the Tidwell Jeweler sign still missing. It's not up there, it's not missing, we found that, but there's a positive update. Some more fall festive characters out here, these rascals. Just out here, you know, passing out some information. Yes. Welcome to a beautiful day in Johnston, peach capital. Here in front of the police station, who are being very kind all week long. This is day 10 since the hurricane came through, Helene, that just wreaked havoc everywhere. They have been really awesome, handing out water to people, anybody that wants it. Today, a local church, a Methodist church nearby, is assisting by handing out lunches to people. I don't know who's making them, but these people are awesome. The town is awesome. A lot of things have happened here since you last saw the video from the day after the hurricane. We found out that we were right in the eye of the storm. We had no idea, but it did get really calm for about 20 minutes, we recollected, and then all hell broke loose about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning here. That's when we heard the transformers blowing up and trees breaking. It was crazy, things flying down the street, and it was wild. So the aftermath has been pretty incredible. I'll show you some footage from what we have seen driving out of Johnston the other day. We were very fortunate. Some family allowed us to stay at their place in Charlotte, which is a couple hours away. And we had a chance to go to the grocery store, get some fuel, hang out in places with electricity, get a beer. That was really awesome. Thank you to my family up there in Charlotte. It was really nice. And a lot of other people have been accommodating, and not just here in South Carolina, places like North Carolina, which was hit much worse than us here in Johnston. We feel blessed here, even though about half of the trees, it seems like, in town are gone. Telephone poles are still snapped in half. Not everybody has power yet, but it's still coming back slowly. Most people, I think, do in our town, but that's the update for now. But I wanted to show you what we found while we were driving through the countryside, just what it was like around here. For those of you that have friends and family in this area, I wanted to show you more than what you could see on the news from these affected areas. I didn't go too far. We didn't go to Asheville, and I did not go to my previous home in Treasure Island, Florida, which I'm feeling very heavy-hearted for. I am praying for my friends there all the way through Florida, that they stay safe. Without any more delay, here is some footage from what we have seen in the local area, and then I'll show you what we saw in Edgefield, our closest town near us, where we do a lot of our hanging out there.
It is rough. We will
Strong. Lots going on here in this nice little town. Spent a lot of time at the library over there working on permit paperwork lately. Welcome to the beautiful town square of Edgefield. This is a pretty busy place most of the time and home to one of our favorite hangout spots, Mario's Pizza, right over here at the edge of the square. It's also the home of Christine's and the pool room and some other really great places, a distillery over here as well. And the statue of Strom Thurmond, one of the 10 governors from this little town. That's probably the only state in the Union with 10 governors from one town. What a crazy fact. But this town was really affected by the hurricane. This week we had a chance to come in and visit Mario's. While there was no power in town, they operated off of 2 generators along with a couple other places here, Christine's, the pool room, maybe a few other places. But they were here serving people, giving everyone a place to go relax, have a couple beers, and some really good pizza. So we decided to come in, enjoy an evening, and on the way in, we discovered that Edgefield might have had more damage than Johnston. It really affected this area, and this is what it looked like. It was nice to have a place like this to land after seeing all of this destruction around town. We really love hanging out here. We've met so many great people here at Mario's. I'll stop over here to Christine's, see what's shaking. Breakfast, lunch, dinner available. Great place. Hanging around Edgefield is always nice. It was great to see our friends that are working there, and we met up with a couple of friends while we were there. We went a couple of times last week to Edgefield to hang out at Mario's and Christine's just to get out of the house and relax a little bit. But they are not the only ones that are being very kind and opening their doors during this hard time, and including the police department back here, who seem to have formed quite a line this afternoon. A lot of people waiting in line for water. Still, it's almost 5 o'clock here, so a lot of people in need, but there's also a lot of people that are providing things to the local schools. The parking lots are full of assistance items for people. One of the local schools is housing all of the linemen that have been coming into town. We had like 80 or 90 trucks come into town just in one day last week to get things going. There's a lot of effort being made here by local, non-local linemen and by the National Guard. So it's been nice to have a lot of help, and it's been really nice to see the community come together and help each other during this time. We heard some really nice, pleasant stories at church the other day about some locals that were helping each other. So that was nice to hear. It's uplifting. It's uplifting to see all these people back here getting a hand, and it's really nice to be able to help some other people too. Friends, I appreciate your company. I'm glad you joined me today for this quick update on what's going on here with the aftermath of the hurricane. To all my friends in Florida, I'm praying for you. I'm thinking about you. I hope you make it through. I appreciate you all joining me today. If you have friends or family in the hurricane zone, reach out, say hi, and tell them you love them and you're thinking about them. It'll go a long ways. Thanks for joining me, friends. I'll see you in the next video.